Hello, wonderful moms and dads. Today we are talking about motivation. There seems to be a lot of children who are struggling with having no kind of motivation. They have no desire or any drive to learn, to achieve, to get better grades. So let's spend a little time talking about what exactly does this word motivation mean? We use that term pretty loosely, as though we all know exactly what motivation means. The truth is, I think you're going to be surprised that motivation is actually a chemistry in the brain. So the question is, why do some children have that chemistry that emerges as motivation and curiosity and desire to achieve, and other children don't have that chemistry at all? It's clearly something that we are not born with. So what's going on? Why is it that in some children, the brain is not working in a way that produces what we refer to as the behavior of motivation? Well, the thing is this, moms and dads, and that is that in order for a child to be curious and to jump out of bed in the morning and love to go to school and to learn and to come home and to do the homework with diligence and pleasure, we need a child who feels good about who they are. That is the key to what makes the brain create motivation. We talk about children not being self-motivated. Well, notice the word self in that statement, self-motivated. If you don't have a good, strong sense of self, if you don't like yourself, if you don't feel that yourself is worthy, then why would you be motivated? So once again, this is Dr. Sandy doing what she always does, and that is talk about the underlying root cause of the lack of motivation. And folks, the underlying root cause is simply that the child is not feeling good about who they are. They don't trust that they have what it takes to achieve, and so they are too afraid to even try. That is sad, isn't it? But the good news is that it is so fixable. So what do we do when we have a child who is not motivated, doesn't care about doing better or about achieving? Obviously, we must get in at the bottom and we must fix the child's belief about himself. We must fix that sense of lack of self-worth, lack of self-belief. And then what happens is that once they start to feel, truly feel and believe that they are capable, that they are smart, that they are so enough, then the motivation comes from them naturally, because that good feeling about themselves creates the chemistry in the brain, which creates the motivation. Isn't that amazing? So I'm going to give you 3 tips in this video of what to do and what not to do. So what you definitely don't want to do if your child is lacking in motivation is to lecture them about this. No lecturing, please, please, moms and dads. Lecturing is very stress-inducing. It causes the brain to become inflamed, and that's the last thing we need when we are trying to fix the brain to become motivated. So we don't want lecturing, we don't want consequences, we don't want to take things away so that maybe they will be motivated. That does not work. And of course, what it does do when we're lecturing them, telling them that they need to be more motivated, what is the problem with them, we're telling them that they are not good enough. The way they are is not good enough. And that makes things worse for them too. The second thing that we do want to do is to become aware of the fact that there is an underlying root cause that is causing the child's lack of motivation. And that is that the child does not feel good about who they are. They just don't trust themselves to be enough in order to achieve. So the awareness would cause you to treat the child differently. It is a sad and difficult thing for a child to feel that they are not capable of being more than what they are. So we treat the child with compassion, not with frustration, not with anger. And then the third thing we want to do is we want to learn all about neuroplasticity, because we have discovered that when a child or me or an adult has a belief that is in the neural pathway in the brain that is not a positive belief, we can actually unwire and rewire that belief to become positive. So obviously, as a mom or dad, you want to have the skill and the knowledge of how to do that, how to convert the negative belief into a positive belief. What do you say when you are doing that? How do you engage with a child when you are doing that? Very, very important tool for a parent, a very, very important skill for a parent who has a child that is struggling with motivation. Your child does not choose to be lacking in motivation. They are not being difficult when they're unmotivated. They are hurting inside. And that's where we go in and heal them. And then the motivation appears. So in order to learn how to do this, I want to introduce you to my video parent coaching program. It is truly, I think, a one-of-a-kind program. It is easy to do, very easy to follow. All my videos are short and they are very practical, giving you the tools that you need, exactly what to say, how to say it, what not to do, and what to do differently. You can learn all about this program by going to my homepage. At the top, there's a tab that says Programs. There's a drop-down menu, and you will find the program for video parent coaching. It'll take you to a page which describes to exactly how this amazing program works. And you will also learn about the results that so many parents are raving about once they have completed this program. Can you just imagine what life would be like for you, for your family, but more importantly, for your wonderful child, when you help your child by liberating the kind of chemicals and neurotransmitters in your child's brain that helps your child to feel motivated? It changes your child's entire life. Folks, it's really worth doing.